Hey, what's up, everybody? Michael DiTullo here. Going to do another designer unboxing. So I'm going to be unboxing some of these Grovemade pens. But before I get into them, I want to start with these drawer organizers. So originally, I started out looking for some really nice drawer organizers for my desk. As you know, when you're online shopping, one thing leads to another. I ended up getting a bunch of pens, but I thought I'd start with these. I feel like the top drawer of my desk always gets a little bit messy, and so I was looking for a nice organizer. And this company Grovemade, actually based here in Portland. Everything is designed and made here in Portland, which is pretty cool. Everything is very simple. Just even the packaging is quite simple. So this came in just a simple box, and then there's just a natural paper sleeve around it with no dye and a sticker. Let's open this up here. And then the drawer organizer itself is very simple, very straightforward. I love it. Just kind of very clean. This kind of machined CNC'd cork here insert, and then a single piece of bent metal, and then another little cork pad on the back side. But pretty cool. Just nice for kind of the top drawer of the desk to keep pens and things from sliding all about in. So I got a few of those. But like I said, as I started kind of shopping, I started looking at these pens and just couldn't resist getting into some of these pens here. They come with this nice little thank you envelope here, which is pretty cool. I think really kind of highlights the fact that Grovemade is a small company. I've actually had coffee with the head of design here, Sean, and I feel like everything they do is they put a lot of attention to detail to it in it. They're making it all themselves. It's all made in Portland, so it has to be kind of really thought through. A little bit about the pens inside the sleeve here. For someone that couldn't figure out how to get a pen going, they tell you how to get that pen going, but humans are humans. Better to include it in case somebody got it and was like, how do I get that pen to get going? But now let's get into the pens themselves. So I got a couple of different versions just to play with them, try them out. This first one comes with a desktop stand, so a really nice kind of matte, very natural kind of box sleeve here. And so this is a machined stand for the pen. Wow, this is quite heavy. So machined, and then some kind of a black finish applied to it with, I believe this is a Birch insert. It's available in Birch and Walnut. And then, dang, that is just so nice and heavy. It's nice it comes with 3 refill cartridges. And then, of course, the pen itself. Yeah, that's quite nice. Satisfying. It kind of locates a little bit there when you twist it. Yeah, that feels good. I love it when something mechanical like that just feels right. That's kind of interesting the way this is. So they have these kind of machined off flats here, but this flat kind of comes to, it stops. That's kind of, yeah, that feels good. Let's check out the brass one. I got 2 black ones and a brass one. So I only got the stand for the black one, but the brass one, so it comes in a nice little sleeve, punched out logo. Oh yeah, that is pretty striking in the brass. Yeah, again, that kind of location just feels really good. So now that I got the pens open, most importantly, will it sketch? All right, let's try it out. Just a little stand. Let's put put our black one in the stand here. We've got a clipboard of paper at the ready. So let's see how well it sketches. Man, it just feels nice. So it's a nice weight. It's not too heavy. It's heavy enough. I mean, obviously it's CNC'd out of brass, so it's got some weight to it, but it's not so heavy where you just wouldn't want to draw with it. Yeah, okay. Boy, what kind of a cartridge are they using on this thing? It's like very juicy. Wow, it's got their own cartridge. That's really interesting. I wonder who is making that for them. Because I assume they're not making it, but it's a very kind of fluid ink. Not like a typical ballpoint. I don't think it's a gel, but it's just got a lot of like very kind of viscous ink in there. Definitely not going to be getting a lot of gradation out of that, but probably great for writing. I'm just kind of doing a loose doodle here, trying to see if I like this pen. Man, I just really like the weight to it. Yeah, I can get a sketch out of it. I love sketching with different pens just to kind of, I don't know, see how they feel. Sometimes like just switching your pen just makes you think a little bit differently. Jogs you out of, what you're doing in a way. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get a feel for it now. I always like to test what cross-hatching like this feels like with a pen. Yeah. Let's see what writing is like with it. See if I can just... I don't know if there's any students tuning in, but when I was in school, we had to just do alphabets like this just to practice. Yeah, it feels good. I'm digging it. Liking that pen. So that's the Grovemade pen. It's machined out of brass. This one is. I got this black one. It feels like an aluminum with maybe a PVD coating. Pretty light, lighter than the brass for sure. They also make a titanium one, but I didn't get that one, so I just got the black and the brass. Let's see if there's any difference here on how this feels. Yeah, it's interesting. The black one is just like, I mean, we're just talking like grams lighter, but it's a little bit easier to sketch with. Yeah, it's crazy how much. I mean, I would have thought I would have liked I would have really thought I would have liked that brass one, that weight, but wow. I mean, same cartridge inside, but it just feels kind of like a completely different pen. Okay, wow. I'm glad I got both. I mean, the brass one is so fancy. It looks so good for writing, but definitely be drawing with the black one. So if you're getting this to write with, go for the brass by all means. It looks beautiful. But if you're getting this to draw with, would definitely recommend the black. Yeah. Wow, it's just so much smoother. I can just, you know what it is I can be a little bit lighter with my pressure. The brass one was just putting down so much pressure all on its own, just the natural weight of it. But with the black one, I can be just a little gentler. But I think that's what makes the brass one so nice to write with. You know, because it has that weight. I'm kind of a light presser by nature. So for writing, that little extra weight feels quite good. All right. Well, there you go. Grovemade pen in brass and black. Black, much lighter feeling. I mean, we're probably only a difference of grams, but feels much lighter. Brass, a little heavier, nicer for writing. This one nicer for sketching. And then this is also the little table stand, which is quite nice, super heavy. All right, everybody. Thanks for checking it out. See you next time.